my audio here in Discord. You guys go ahead, just start playing.
No.
He's disabling his audio. Can he? Oh, okay. He can hear us. Okay.
No, he can't.
So, David, are you hopping in the TTS?
Yep.
Okay. Fantastic. All right. So yeah, I guess that is to you to go first here. Whenever you want to start. Okay, I got a short sword in my starting hand. I'm good to go.
Interesting.
Man. Cool. Let's see. Oh, we got the ping.
Well, don't mind me.
Random ping. Also ping in the same spot.
Okay. Dudes. Okay. Yup. It's the new meta. It's the new meta. How can I resist?
To be fair, short sword is always actually a strong opener because it gives you more options to start forging right away. The second short sword is a very interesting pick as well.
Sure.
Trying to create the entries for the sentry spots coming in here.
Oh yeah, force this up to that. Look at you.
Ooh. Picking up a sledgehammer.
Cool.
And of course, it's basically an axe. But you never knew what was underneath there. Underneath, opening that up by grabbing the shadow hammer makes it so that you don't know what you're opening up for your opponents.
Okay, you know what? Seems good to me. Deal one. Turn this into one of these.
Grabbing the other sledgehammer. Right. Opening things up there with another sorcery thing to potentially cast a spell. The infused hammer, I think is what it's called. But spawning in the sentry sprites here. See, this is how fast games can go when you're playing against somebody who are both veterans of Final Strike. They've chosen to cast the Forge Fire, which is a great choice here. Choosing to send the pike into the battle axe into their hand. Pretty classic.
Okay, battle axe in your hand, gotcha.
The argument could have been made to actually forge a sledgehammer up as well. But...
Okay, 1 sec, sorry.
What is he playing on? Is he playing on like some sort of controller that makes his like he can do vertical? He's using like a D-pad to be exact up and down, left right motions. It's really silly.
Okay, battle axe in your hand.
Lane is writing down notes. I can't believe Lane would be writing down notes. What a typical I'm playing to win kind of player.
Okay, let's see.
So Lane holding his 3 packs in hand is a pretty bad spot to be, but he could forge up a pretty good set of options here. Going for an early arc hammer would be a big deal too.
Take this guy for 1. Turn a short sword into a Foundry Striker, and discard a couple of cards.
Yeah. This is also a great play too to
and done. Shuffling these guys.
Remove options.
Oops, draw these.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So I will say in this full version of Final Strike, players are playing with an 11 card deck versus the 9 card deck I tend to play players at conventions for sake of speed. Of course, with a smaller deck, you shuffle you shuffle more often, which means you get a higher opportunity or more frequent opportunity to play with your upgraded weapons.
All right.
But
well,
But with the bigger deck of
Okay,
11,
Not a
go.
coward.
it does reward
Yep.
a slightly slower plays.
I never.
And does
Hey,
let
whoa,
you set up
whoa! What you talking about?
a little
bud?
more frequent.
I never said you were.
Giving up the
Ooh.
Sledgehammer?
Ooh.
I mean,
Cool,
yeah,
cool.
that early Archimer, like I said, early Archimer is a big deal.
Okay, let's see if you top
Yeah,
deck.
Archimer
the
lets you do
Sledgehammer.
zero. The option to do
Uh,
zero is a big deal,
I mean,
especially in a two.
whatever. Okay. What do I want to
Hmm?
drop? I'll drop
He's here.
this.
For those of that don't know, maybe I'll go to the might have to. Yeah. But I'm actually recording a podcast commentary. Yes. Sorry. So I'm actually recording while I'm at July 4th, hanging out in Madeline Island, coming to you live from Madeline Island.
Hey, I missed what you turned into the cavalry hammer.
Oh fuck.
Oh, excuse you, language.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
I'm
That
doing the
makes a lot
Calgary.
I mean, this video's already PG-13 anyway, so
No, you're right.
Oh man.
Not made for children.
Sneaky. Okay, let's see. So you got that. Good. Cool. Let's see
yeah.
here.
To be fair,
I think-
letting an opponent take
Oh,
a final
man,
strike
I'm like
on an Empress Sprite
going a
is not
whole
big
new
deal.
path. This is crazy.
Yep.
Okay. Oh man, but there's another
I mean,
arc
an
hammer
extra
over
forge
there.
up is not
How can I lose?
nothing to scoff at, and a tiebreaker of
think
actually getting an extra final strike is also very important for
I
tiebreakers.
wanna
But
attack this dude.
I don't know.
Drop you and
I'm
you,
just gonna forge upwards.
and I will
Flashing steel.
forge this thing up to a flashing steel.
good.
Your turn.
But no other option. There's a potential option to deal 1 damage to the boss, like this. Yeah, see, I told you. Dealing 1 damage to the
Very
boss is
nice,
a big
very
deal.
nice. Okay.
Probably gonna go for the sledgehammer right here, but a sledgehammer here is a very, very strong proposition to basically trigger 2-3 forges, depending on how he wants to play it out. You could forge sledgehammer something diagonally, and then get the kill, which allows him to like forge the pike up into the silver 3 slot, or even forge his sledgehammer away. But I don't think you want to forge a sledgehammer away. It's a good weapon. It's really technical.
Man. Okay.
Like, I don't know. I think the sledgehammer has a lot of balance. Not like bad issues, but it's both a 4 and a forge at the same time. Yeah, just do it. Why are you second guessing yourself? I feel like it's the right play.
Okay, let's bonk this guy for 4.
Yeah.
Kill this. I got a diagonal forge I gotta do.
I would probably do
Which is gonna be
the Foundry
real
Strike.
hard. I'm gonna do.
Oh, that's also a good choice. Yeah.
Mhm.
Go to the Shadow Hammer.
I'm gonna do this thing.
I'm going to the Silver 3. I think a Shadow Hammer would be good. You have 2 Shadow Hammers.
Yeah, diagonal forge is gonna be short sword
Yeah.
to a shadow hammer,
Yes.
and then my up forge for this is gonna be this thing up to the
Arc Hammer? I don't know how I feel about that. I would have probably turned the pike into a Silver 3 here, but it's okay. I have to be conscious of not moving my mouse to give up potential options.
Gotcha.
I
Okay.
mean, I could do it now that his turn's over. So the Runic Javelin is a pretty nice weapon, especially because he's got the 2 Shadow Hammers. So the potential to like Runic Javelin.
3 to my little buddy.
Interesting choice here.
Shuffle that first.
Yes, get that damage in.
Turn this thing.
Runic Javelin?
Yeah.
Oh, did he count ahead to know
turn
that he was
pike
going to get the
into
final
this. I
strike?
can't drop any cards, but I'll still grab that.
Yeah, still good.
All right, over to you.
So this is going to be interesting because I'm pretty sure Lane doesn't have any 4s left besides the sledgehammer. No, he forged away the sledgehammer. The cavalry hammer will be big here. You can go straight to like a Leviathan Claw. Yep. And choosing to get into the hand is an
Very
interesting
nice.
option.
Okay, that was just a pike, right?
Yeah. A part of me said you leave it in the
let's
field
see.
so that you can trigger a shuffle later. But I think the Arghammer
Mhm.
here is actually going to be the
Oh my
play
god, this
next
guy
turn.
always on the Unga Bunga train. What the heck is
Nothing
up
wrong.
with that?
No, nothing wrong
Look at all
with that.
these fours. It's not even the expansion yet.
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
Little short sword. We'll drop ourselves a Shadow Hammer, turn this guy into one of
And
these.
drop 2 more.
That'll drop some more cards. That'll drop this and
That
this.
seems good.
And back to you.
What is this? What is that?
Huh. I wonder what that is. Oh, well, it's going in here.
Honestly, don't know what that card was either. But Lane sets him up to be in a good position for it. And this is the part where I said he probably should have sent the Leviathan Claw down so that he could potentially draw the 4. But playing it safe, trying to bet that Lane can't deal 4 damage. And I'm gonna agree.
Cool. All right.
Because you could Foundry Striker, Runic Javelin, cast the spell, and those spells up there are not the damage dealing variety. Being able to Foundry Striker to Shadow Hammer gets you a Ghost Blade, but that Ghost Blade doesn't shuffle to do anything. Having the option to deal 0 damage would also not help you either because he's got the Leviathan Claw on the 4 in the field. Shouldn't have forged away your 4 damage, Lane. The Sledgehammer would have been the option, and then potentially going for an earlier Battle Axe would be nice. Sky Piercer, of course, being such a game-breaking play, I should say, in the sequence of dealing 7 damage in a 2-player format. Always strong, as we found out in the previous commentary, in the first commentary. But it's only Act 1. Act 1, not a big deal. Lane also looks like to have the Blood Lead, which is also not too bad for points, being behind points. And they also got 2 Forges, so they're technically up a grade. So I would say Lane is probably slightly up in deck quality, even though the Calving Hammer is very strong. But yeah, just setting up for next turn is the big deal here. Just giving
this.
up. Oh no!
This. Uh-oh.
That's not good.
Got him!
That's not good. I'm supposed to be the one with the bad internet. I don't know what happened there.
Ray, can you hear me?
He's still here. Is he? Is he still here?
Uh-oh. It was supposed to be Peter that had these problems, not Ray.
Oh, that's exactly what I just said. I was like, I'm supposed to be the one with bad internet issues.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Well,
hang on. Hang
I'll just post
he's still in the Discord.
But he rage quit for a minute.
No, he's still in the call. He's still...
Docs, what are you talking about? Yeah, I'm sure that makes him extremely personally identifiable.
He's got the lag switch.
The lag switch.
Mm-hmm. That's right. I sent my minions over to cut the cords.
There we go.
So what was the last turn?
Okay, so yeah, it was on 4. It was on 4.
Yep.
So my move is to play Foundry Striker, and I am going to forge my earlier Foundry Striker using this discard up to a Ghost Blade. And then I'm going to draw and shuffle.
Okay. I return to muting myself. And back into the commentary. This is a good play. We're just going to actually let him shuffle and draw. We're just going to, of course, net him the initial glory.
Okay. Okay, cool. 7 for you, 5 for me.
That being the 3 + 4 total for 7. Titan Highsmith is the boss number 2. I should actually probably look at the big deal here. So we have the last remnant for Act 3.
So I'm super glad it was this guy and not the Alchemist. I hate that guy. That guy can't be in the core set, I don't think.
Oh, poor Alchemist. It's okay.
He's just very stressful.
Yes.
I feel like at the very least, I kind of want the Tower Apprentice to be like a one-time effect.
Yeah.
That was Patrick's idea. I think it's a lot better.
Yep, that's a good idea.
Let's see.
It's like Patrick has good game design ideas sometimes. Sometimes I mean like every time actually.
Mhm.
So with the Titan Highsmith, we're setting up the next wave of glory, which is going to be, of course, putting a glory on every card of the token, or every card of the smithy.
Okay, cool.
Oh yes, please.
I just have this shirt for
Oh,
Yeah, let's go. Tag
Good.
for 2.
There's a rock.
Dropping
There is
a
many rocks.
pike and a magic hammer.
Thank you.
No, you're welcome. Okay. Lane looking to be in a strong position, lining up his arc hammer very well. See, the hard part again of being a commentator is not moving my mouse around, so I can't like improve or make people think about it.
Cool.
The short sword is a good option to siphon the shimmer sprite, the shimmer wisp, and with the Leviathan claw, could make a very interesting place to get net in some extra glory on that Titan Highsmith. I feel like the play here is to just arc hammer though, because you can get two forges out of it. That's interesting.
Okay, hit for 1. Turn this thing into this guy here.
Sledgehammer
Making a boy.
choosing to
Back to you.
Yep. choose to spawn in the shimmer wisp. So I think the play here is definitely to cavalry hammer. Probably going for the short sword into something like the Sky Piercer. Or the Arc Hammer, yeah. I'm also looking at the Arc Hammer. Arc Hammer being able to forge 2 things to go Sky Piercer and like the Root Cutter. Yeah. Improving the quality of the deck. Flexing up. Wait, 3?
Ooh,
Come on,
could you
3?
please explain to me why this did 3
Yes.
damage?
There you go.
Just
Thank
so
you.
That's the reason.
No, no.
Aren't perfected.
Yeah.
perfected
Gotta
blade.
watch this guy like a
Yeah.
hawk.
That's okay. Honest mistake.
I'm just too used to perfected blade.
Perfected blade. The Arc Hammer is the baby perfected blade. Yeah, so yeah.
Ooh, check it out. Cool.
That seems good. Getting going in hand. Root Cutter is also a great choice. Okay, I believe it's a shuffle. Is that shuffle something in? Yeah, shuffle a card if you into your deck.
Okay.
No draw, unfortunately. But the Sky Piercer in hand is a big play. So,
Seems good. Okay.
oh man, Lane sitting with Ghostblade Shadowhammer Wombo combo is pretty dangerous. Going to be able to forge up straight up the pike lane and get a shuffle trigger off of that. Okay, so we got some numbers here. Ghostblade for 2. Oh, sorry, no, Shadowhammer. Ghostblade for 2, forging up. The pike going up the tree. No, there's still no damage type spells on the board. But that's a very interesting place to be. Because I'm pretty sure that's the play. The other play is the Arc Hammer to forge in 2 other cards in other directions. So like Magic Hammer to the right, Pike to the right would get you a net 2 glory there. And you basically open up the extra spot to draw another drop type weapon. You even forge the Magic Hammer up into another Shadow Hammer, which would like flesh out his drop combo deck. But the Bone Scythe is also a fan favorite. Tony, wherever you are.
Detours. Sigil changed from a robot to an actual detour site.
It's pretty good. Although, are you sure this hasn't been his PFP in Steam all along?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, it's my Steam avatar.
God, he's just so on brand. I need to learn from this guy. Okay. Oh man.
You're just gonna be like a street then, because you're lame.
Yeah. Exactly. No, that's good. in Marvel Snap, my name is Boulevard. In fact, so I need to start progressing in that direction, unifying.
Unifying all your branding.
Let's see.
Hey, branding's important.
Oh, this is the like get cozy turn, because this is some big brain
So
action at the moment. Okay.
there's an interesting layer of thought here to that both players have chosen not to hit the Shimmer Wisp. Because, well, yeah, definitely, Lane definitely knows that there is, that Wraith here is definitely holding the Skylands. Lane definitely taking down pen and paper notes, remembering that they have the Leviathan claws going on here.
Oh, hello. Welcome, Shanti.
Hi there. The game in progress already?
Oh, you better believe it. Yeah, we are in the TTS at the moment. Let's see. Okay, so we want to arc hammer, and we want to do a couple damage to.
Dealing 2 to Glimmer Wisp.
This
Oh,
boy.
2 there? Okay.
Pretty sure.
I think 2 to the Glimmer Wisp would be an interesting play.
And then
Because I don't think that's not a great Skylands target, because it would be 2 glory, basically. But it would shut down a little bit of Lane's options to try and do any type of AoE damage. Yeah, I knew it. The other option going for the.
Hold
Oh
on.
no,
Oh, but I already revealed it. Oh man, that is super rough.
That is super rough. Yeah.
Okay. Well, shouldn't have done that. Anyway, I'll turn this up into this guy.
Okay. Mechanism Hammer is a very
Okay, your turn.
interesting choice. Opting into their hand size here. 2 on the boss. Both players again choosing not to attack the Shimmer Wisp.
I'm not sure if I was right to fear what I was afraid of, but anyway, let us think for a sec here.
The Mechanism Hammer.
Okay.
Mechanism Hammer's wording has been slightly adjusted, trying to find the right slot.
Let's go ahead and Boundary Striker. You
choose a Smithy pile for
discard
arch
these
cards from that
guys.
pile into your field. Yeah,
and
that
this
is actually a
will
brilliant
tell this
play,
to become one of these.
and that
and
is going
this
to be
will tell
a
this to
great
become one of
option
these.
to get the temple,
I will gain this guy.
gain that temple key. Yep,
Okie doke.
wonderful play.
I mean, is it worth it to have 3 gold hammers? Who knows? Who knows?
We'll find out. I mean, you're gonna be up on
We'll
deck
find
quality.
out. Yeah.
I told you,
Okay.
up on deck quality is
So-
important, especially in a 2-player game.
That is my turn.
But I find it very interesting that Wraith is not gung ho all in on this little Glimmer Wisp here, knowing that I don't think Wraith remembers that Lane is holding that Ghost Blade. Yeah, man, I don't know. Holding on to dude, that Leviathan Claw is just burning a hole in your hand if you're not choosing to play it and you're just choosing to play some of the basic weapons. But I don't know.
Great. Okay.
I guess the Perfected Blade is too delicious to resist, I will admit. Yeah, no. Yeah. Just because you're holding a Skylands to one-shot that
So you
Glimmer Wisp.
played this, right? And you gained a Perfected Blade?
Yeah, to hand.
What did you turn into the Perfected Blade?
Hammer?
A hammer.
Hammer. Thank you very much.
This thing.
Okay. Great.
Both players afraid of the
Okay,
Glimmer Wisp.
Let's go ahead.
Can Lane deal 7 damage? No. I don't think there's a current combo in his deck that can deal 7 without help of a spell. Because right now he's got Short Sword plus Ghost Blade, which would be 3, 4, 4, maybe 5. Because he's holding potentially a second Short Sword that I'm not thinking about.
And drop a couple of these.
That seems good. Oh, Foundry Strike. I don't know if that breaks anything. Wait, the Mechanism Hammers on the pikes could be interesting. not any burst damage, but in the sense of like, see, like Wraith could just play the Skylands and get 2 glory. Like honestly, that's not the worst case point, but that sets the boss up at 11 health, and you're gonna want that Skylands against that boss. The boss would be worth a hefty 5 here versus the 2 that he would net off of that Glimmer Wisp. Like, even though Lane is not holding a 4, Lane could still do 4 damage if the opportunity came about. So, choosing to discard?
Okay, cool.
Is he gonna choose to upgrade it up? Yeah, go up into the Phlegathon? Oh, I like this play.
Fantastic. Oh, dude, you know what? I can't wait for the Burning Blade card to be in the game so that you will have to announce which of those you actually played and which you discarded.
Yeah.
Oh, it will be the highlight of my life.
It would be a great card.
Let's
Burning Blade is a discounted card that you'll see eventually, folks, if you haven't.
It would.
No, it's strong. It really is, actually.
Also, I did 3 damage. Like it would have known.
But would I though? Hold on. Let me grab. There we go. Okay. So what am I doing here? Let's see. Time to take a little look.
Yeah, Wraith being in a position about to shuffle is probably going to play some sort of Flashing Steel or Leviathan Claw combo. Most likely Flashing Steel, unless he plays like Arkham or something with a gain drop cards, or shuffle a card away. No, there's no gain drop cards right now at the moment. But probably the play is probably Flashing Steel for 2, Phlegathon 3, Leviathan Claw 4. So 4 damage. No, Leviathan Claw would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, Leviathan Claw itself would opens up the 5th damage slot, which is a big deal because both players having the potential to deal 4 damage to a minion is very big. Well, Leviathan Claw opening up that number 5 damage is always a great being able to deal 1 more point of damage than your opponent as a cap is always a great position to be in. Which is why that Phlegathon is a very strong play, but could easily backfire, especially with Lane being able to think about the follow-up turn.
On the boss, Mechanim Hammering, and let's just turn a pike into a
bone
size.
Interesting.
Nice, dude.
Looking to have a little bit of stall.
And turn a pike.
Let's go for the battle axe.
Into a.
Yeah, let's get the glory.
Battle axe. Get a point.
Yeah. Lane technically a little behind on glory, but again, deck quality matters for sure. So Phlegathon getting an extra point, creating an extra glory for that Shimmer Wisp. I don't think he can deal 6. I just don't see it. Because by playing the Leviathan Claw, you won't shuffle. If you could shuffle, then you would be an extra point to do it. And then in order to shuffle, you'd have to play the Flashing Steel and drop 2 cards, which just means you just can't deal that 5th point of damage. Which means Lane wants that extra delay on the Bone Minion to try and force that Phlegathon to bring it to kill range for their turn, which makes perfect sense. See, that Sky Piercer would have been great, and the only reason that Lane felt comfortable dealing that damage to the boss versus the Glimmer Wisp was because he knows Lane is writing down notes. I can tell for sure. They know that the opponent does not have a flashing, does not have Phlegathon, or not Phlegathon.
I'm sorry, just to confirm, you have only Phlegathon so far, right?
I have only Phlegathon. So.
Okay.
After this game, I want to know if Lane was writing down notes because that's not despicable. I'm not saying it's not. That's very much like a Marvel Snap decision point, but I'm definitely judging Lane if he's like, oh, I'm playing this to win, which is actually fair for Marvel Snap. Marvel Snap is a game that you're playing competitively, you're playing to win, so of course that makes it so. You have to go that route. So many options. I think the play right now, though. Yeah. I would flex up. Okay, so hear me out. You flex up, forcing. You flex. Maybe not. Okay, I don't know. I was like, you flex up on the Glimmer Wisp, right? Forcing lane, giving lane, the power to get the Glimmer Wisp, but
I
then
think
you
it's an
have
attack
Phlegethon Leviathan
for
Claw.
0.
Attack for 0.
Flex down?
I think,
Yeah.
I think it has to be an attack for 0.
Boo!
So Shanti is asking, can anybody stream it? I think that would be an absolute win at this point. I'm going to ask Peter, has your connection been stable enough? If so, I think that you might be able to stream over in the stream room. If you would like.
I'm doing not too bad, but I'm enjoying the slight commentary between you two, and
Sure.
yes. So I'm going to
Okay.
say that if anyone is interested in watching the video, they can watch it in post.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good. Oh, could we?
I can't
could
do
we
that.
rewind?
I shouldn't do that because I think I decided that after I saw it, so that's actually unfair. I can't do that. No. Yeah, I have to do like our camera actually does need to be declared, like which cards you're choosing.
It does. I mean, it says that on the card.
Yeah, but because I didn't do. In reality, this was the plan. I just changed it because I happened to see Guy's gift. But no, that's dishonest. I can't do that.
Okay. So since I was talking through stuff, would you mind telling me everything you did on your turn?
Oh, Arc Hammer for 0.
Perfect.
Change Root Cutter up into Ghost Blade and
Right.
Short Sword into Pike.
Okay, perfect. And Peter, that sounds excellent. Yeah. Maybe for future events we can figure out if it's possible to do both. But yeah, I think that for now this is the best we can do. And I think that doing it in post is just fine.
Excuse me. The quick option would also be basically create another Discord account.
Okay.
Have it run on a different computer, like on a phone.
Okay.
And then stream it from that way, or the other way around. Have it run on another computer.
Okay.
Oh,
Cool. All right. Well, we are gonna spend a little bit of time looking at your board. Okay.
Yeah, in my heart of hearts, the flex up would have been the option because passing it back to your opponent.
I really wish I had.
Because he has the bone
notes
minion.
of everything that you have.
That's okay. I didn't take any notes of what you had. So.
Oh, they're talking about it.
Yeah, but I wish I did. Let's see.
What Lane is not okay.
Do?
So
I think
I'm proud
we're
of Lane.
gonna.
Lane did not take that.
Let's get creative.
Great. I'm glad. No pen and paper. It's great.
Think.
Phlegethon Leviathan Claw Shuffle though is the game ender. Is this round? That's much safer. I'll be honest. It is much flexing down is. Flexing down was probably definitely the better play. That's totally fine. But the quote. Woo! I'm losing my breath. I need some water. I'm so sorry. By water, I mean cough drops.
Okay. I'll attack this guy for 1. Turning gold 1s. We will forge this one. Right?
I like this play.
That is not what I was hoping for. But okay, we will cold snap you.
I like this play. Again, setting up for the next act.
And then, what do
you
do
have?
With this other one?
You have the temple key. The temple key will get you the almost guaranteed 7 glory. So I'm banking on that and just setting up to try and get the final strike on the last remnant will be a 14 point swing, which Lane actually needs. So.
Okay, the other one's going to become a root cutter, shuffling this to do 1 damage to this guy. Your turn.
So, the question is, can Wraith deal damage to both? Can Wraith get both? The answer is no. I don't think he can. Flashing Steel, Leviathan Claw is only the 2. and he needs the Leviathan claws for.
Less.
Whoa, he could
Every
split it.
So no, Phlegathon hits for nothing,
Mhm.
right?
Oh, the cold snap's a big deal actually. I love this play actually. Yeah, cold snap's a huge free. Oh man, I don't know. Cold snap being a big spell is another stall turn, and like Link could have also just gotten the stall straight off his bone minion.
My theory is that the only way I kill this would be arc hammering this. So I don't think that you can do it, but we'll see.
Nope, I cannot arc hammer that.
Oh, that is a lightning bolt spell. It is played deal 3 damage. Oh, sorry, I should say spell cast deal 3 damage. I thought it was the shuffle one. That's my bad. So there was a damage spell on the board the entire time. That's my fault. The cold snap on the opponent is a huge deal here because Leviathan Claw and Flashing Steel are no longer a viability. The counterplay is to like magic hammer the pike into the battle axe to give yourself a net 4. And keep the Phlegathon on the table, which I think is the sneaky good play. And I think Wraith recognizes, potentially will catch that. But forcing yourself to gain a card makes it, of course, you don't shuffle. So that seems like a good play. But Lane, of course, then probably is going to snatch up that tasty Glimmer Wisp here for 5 glory, which in turn, like Wraith getting the 5 glory off the Titanspin is an equal trade off. Lane might be able to deal an extra point of damage with that Glimmer Wisp. With that, I don't know. I don't think he's. I don't know. He just shuffled in his Flashing Steel, so there's like a potential chance of like playing the Ghost Blade to draw an extra card and discard a bunch of cards, or discard the entire hand, if you will. But
Okay.
all choosing into shuffle also very good. Yeah, this is a better play because you're getting the glory off of that Coiling Staff, and then choosing to shuffle in something else like Cavalry plus Archammer, potentially the Ghost Blade. But shuffling in the Ghost Blade would be a super strong play to guarantee that you could burst on 6, 7. Phlegathon, Ghost Blade. No, I lied. It's still 6. It's still 6 damage, which is still a very good number to have. Yeah, because it'd be Phlegathon, Flashing Steel, Ghost Blade, Leviathan Claw. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Yeah, 5. It'd be 5 damage, not 6. Math is hard. A part of me, yeah, Cavalry Hammer too. A part of me is like Cavalry Hammer. Oh, the Coiling Staff itself. Oh, choosing to keep the Phlegathon out into the next.
Okay, what are the cards you were trying?
Send anything that isn't.
Okay. Let's see, Arc Hammer, Cavalry Hammer. Okay, and cool.
And drew the Cavalry.
Okay, and you got 3 there. Interesting. Okay.
And Pulse Snap is up for the turn.
That sure is.
Oh,
thing.
wait.
This goes away. What's up?
Wait. Before you, I actually just realized something that I probably
Yeah.
can't all of them. But I think real hard. I can only do one. Let's think about that again.
Okay.
I think I can only do one. Oh, that sucks.
I think I know what you mean.
One. Yeah, I can only do one. Sad.
Make it this one.
No, I can't.
Lane
One,
being a
can't
gentleman,
be.
is allowing Wraith to retake.
That's literally the only one it can't be.
Retake their turn. That's okay. Or retake that. Retrigger that effect, I should say. There's been a couple of debates on what level of politeness players are allowed to give their opponent, like tasty backsies, if you will.
Sadness.
At the collegiate level of esports that this game potentially will hit, would be definitely not. If you make decisions, definitely like chess. Your hands off the piece, you hit the clock, turns over, you can't go back, tasty backsies. None of that is allowed. At like a casual level, like at your local game store, I would probably say takesy backsies are probably a little bit more encouraged or allowed, if you will.
Yeah,
But
there you go.
it's just like a spirit of the game is that
Great.
you're
Okay, this
learning
thing's gone.
at the locals, and when you're at a competitive level, then you're
Cool.
expected
All
to be playing
right.
at a
Let me
professional,
think about some
what is it,
business.
professional quality of game, if you will.
Okay, so you kill this for sure, or you could kill this and get 7 points. So I'm pretty sure I want to kill this thing.
Yeah.
But how do
ghost blade it.
I
Don't be greedy.
do it in the way that advantages me the most? Want to check something out up here. Okay.
Don't overthink it. Just battle axe it. Hold the vault key.
And then to do it, do you have to attack with Leviathan Claw?
Yeah.
I think you must.
The answer is yes. I don't think he has any other way to go about it. Because that'd be 5/6. Because I don't think.
Yeah, which means that I think that attacking with this thing is the most fun times for me. Gain 1 glory here. Kill this. And then, I'm going to also drop this.
Intriguing.
Back to you.
Oh, drawing his hammers. Yep. We knew that he was going to draw his hammers, so that's probably why he went for it. But Legathon, Leviathan Claw, and then Shuffle Trigger for 1 damage, which is the tipper.
Great.
So Lane's only behind by 5 points, which is guaranteed by the Temple Vault for the Vault Key here.
Very good. Cool.
So it really will come down to whoever can get the last remnant.
Over to the last remnant.
Mm-hmm. Oh god, excuse me for coughing so much.
Is that right? No, that's too much.
Second blood trigger.
40.
Temple Vault, then cool. Okay, so what are we at? Okay, so you are up by 5. I hypothetically have this.
Divine Elemental.
All right, so really
Vault.
Really pretty open-ended. Okay.
Yep. This will come down to the last remnant.
Here, what's this?
Lane's been doing a great job with the metagame of getting that Vault Key, which is a guaranteed 7 glory.
Great.
So that basically ties them. Oh, that puts Lane ahead by 2 points. So it'll be down to whoever can get this last remnant here. Scar Piercer! Get the Scar Piercer! Do it! Scar Piercer! Granted, there are more, there's a second Leviathan Claw on the table. There's a Pyro Staff available as well. There are other ways to deal 7 damage. But the Scar Piercer is right there! I'm just saying. Look at it. It's so tasty. Oh, buddy, you need to draw.
Uh-oh. Huh? What's he doing?
I don't know.
What's he pinging for?
I have no idea.
You have 4 cards in hand.
I have 5 cards in hand.
Yeah, I also see 5 cards in hand.
That is weird. I only see 4 cards. Okay, one of them was weird. Okay, never mind. Go on, please continue.
Okay, strange. Okay, yeah, thanks for pointing it out. Okay. Okay.
I have video evidence. There were 4 cards in hand. I'm not crazy.
Can't wait for Blitz.
Yeah, right? Oh, it's gonna be pretty hype. I am looking forward to that. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna do this.
So the Foundry Tracker
drop.
Triggering choosing the drop? Why?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I'm gonna drop this to deal 1. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna attack for 2, drop that to deal 1, drop this.
4 jump.
Turn this guy into this thing.
And gain
just for a
bolt.
Boomer bolt for 3 blood.
I mean, that's good. That's 6 blood. That's not bad.
All right. drawing some cards.
and then shuffle in.
Your turn.
Here you go.
Thank you very much. Okay. Oops. These guys march right along there.
Mm-hmm. Very interested. Look at it play
All
that spell.
right. Bopping the boy with my good old spell stick.
Grabbing that.
Cast this thing, gain a glory. And so this guy's going to get made, whether I like it or not, because trigger's going to trig. And then
Talking about skin of
we are
Ever
going to
song that. Are you serious? Is that what you're gonna play? You're gonna ever song the boss?
thinkety think up to 6, huh? You know what? Yeah, we're gonna. You can do a little more damage than me.
A part of me says you put 6 on
I
the.
think-
You put 6 on the double vault, just so it gives yourself enough time. But you also
Wait,
don't do
actually,
that because he's the
you
one holding
need,
the
like, a little
the
bit more
temple
time.
key.
I'm gonna grab 3 blood there.
There's an argument to be made about
Your turn.
Wraith trying to get that early on, and then forging the getting the Eversong to put 6 blood on the temple vault, which would make that really hard.
Oh yeah.
As
Nice.
he goes, oh, that's that. That's a strong.
Okay, Leviathan Claw in the hand.
Yeah.
Cool.
The Ghost Blade here is not very strong because now you could draw 6 cards in deck. I'm trying to do the math. 5 cards in hand, 3 on the field, 8, 11 cards in the deck. So there's 4 cards in the field. Yeah, okay. 8, no, 3. There's 3 cards in the deck. So could Ghostblade drop 3 cards, or Ghostblade drop 2 cards, draw the set the field up, and then shuffle in, because he's gonna draw a Leviathan Claw, for sure, because he's the second one in the deck. On Lane's play, I would go for that Flashing Steel. Drop some things. Arc Hammer is arguable. Cavalry Hammer is an interesting play.
Yeah, let's attack this guy for 2. Turn this thing into a pyro staff.
That seems good. Claiming out the bone minion is also not a bad plan because it's still basically he's up on a lot of blood right now. Flexing up makes sense. Forged right seems good. Going for the spell.
Cool.
Oh, it's excuse me. Oh, it's not a spell. That's drop the 2 cards of your deck. I'm sorry.
There you go.
I thought that's the spell one.
Pretty.
Oh, it's
neat.
played
Okay.
cast the spell. I am sorry. Even though it was worth the glory, I kind of disagree with that play. If I knew the flag that was maybe in the deck, then I'd go for it. But maybe that's what he's maybe that's what he's trying to signal. Maybe he's trying to signal to Lane that he doesn't have the Phlegathon in hand. But by revealing all the cards in your field, you know that the opponent has the Phlegathon in hand.
Great. We're gonna attack the boss for 1. Dealing the cleave with the pyro staff.
That seems right.
Turning this bad
Into a
boy
short sword.
into a vine staff, and you bet I'm putting that in my hand. Okay, your turn.
Interesting. What is it with the vine staff for? Aiming for the vine spear trigger of some sort? What an interesting twist. Shuffle out. Dealing the damage to all the monsters. 2 to each thing. Seems really good.
Would you mind explaining what you're doing?
I shuffled 2 Leviathan Claws, so I'm just gonna deal 2 to everything.
Perfect. Thank you.
It's a good. I also agree.
Oh man.
No.
Look at this
No.
guy. I feel so left out. You don't want to do damage to me?
I mean, he's not wrong. He's not
Let's
wrong.
see. I think.
Forcing your. I mean, there was, in my mind, there are ways to try and force your opponent to. Can you outspeed your opponent getting the Temple Vault? And the short answer is no. Because your opponent is going to make it their whole focus to get the Temple Vault. But there is a world where you burst down as much damage as possible, or try and use spells,
Okay.
or
Anyway,
cause your opponent to
I
discard or
think
shuffle
it
things
is
into their
high
deck.
time
They
we
lose the
bone
Vault.
scythe the boss.
But the Vault, yeah. But here's the trigger here, or here's the
Dealing
problem:
1 to this guy and
2
to the rest.
2 and 2.
Cool. Back to you.
Yeah. So this is where like spells like the Eversong would make a huge play, which is what Lane recognized. Lane's playing around the Vault Key, Vault Temple, doing really bad on Act 1, Act 2, but I think it's a worthwhile play. Yeah, the math checks out too, in that like the first act is about maybe I don't know, a fourth of your points, and then the second act is about a third, and then the remainder amount of points, almost 2/3 of your points, come in Act 3 via bosses or minions, and it's all about deck play from there. So math checks out. I think the big trick here is, again, focusing on the last remnant, knowing that your opponent's going to get the Temple Key. Temple the Vault is something you just have to deal with, knowing it's just going to happen. They got the key, they get the Vault. In this case, this is, going for the draw. Yeah, dealing 2 here, draw, discard,
Right.
and setting up for the next turn. Because to
drop.
Yeah, because Lane could probably do 1 damage. He has a Ghost Blade, so he could do like Temple Vaults, drop a Ghost Blade, but that's not nearly enough. I think going for the draw here is a good plan here. I would drop the Phlegathon and everything else though. I would just drop my hand, like all 5 cards. There's no reason, because you want all the cards in your hand. Going for 3? I'd go for more. I know you want double. Yeah, see, I told you want the double Leviathan Claw.
Cool.
His last card is something else.
All right. I would like to Fine Spear this little fella.
Oh, all right. Lane.
So, plate ability. That'll tuck this back into your deck.
Lane playing the control route, knowing that he's guaranteed the Temple Vault.
Then the ability on Vine Elemental will put. Oh, is it this? Is it this?
No, the cleave went off.
I think it's this. You put that back into the deck, and I've got the cleave to do. So 1, 2, 3, and goodbye, little buddy.
Yep. Lane having a strong Act 3 here.
All right, back to you.
Knowing that they are guaranteed the Temple Vault, and there's no active spells. I don't know what those spells off the top of my head are. Actually, I can look at those without being too sneaky. Can I go? Maybe it's. Forge a card in your field sideways. Shatter. Cast. Destroy a card in the smithy. If this empties a pile, deal 5 damage to each monster. Otherwise, deal 1 damage to each monster. And then Squall says target player discards 2 cards. That would be the play. That'd be the hilarious play. But it is, again, a player's choice.
Cool.
Whoa! So I don't think that's actually as good as we think it is. Yes. Getting in the glory there. Again, this will come down to the last remnant.
I get to shuffle 1 thing back.
True. Okay. Pretty good. Okay. All right. Yep. Let's see.
So the max damage potential that Wraith could probably do is like almost 8. It's almost 8.
Okay. Yep. We might as well.
Yeah, no, like this is, you could keep pushing it farther. I don't think there's any
Force
other
cleave
trick
onto this
thing
guy.
going on here.
Kill this.
But 10 damage is a big deal. So
7.
Skylance, end of game. That's it. Just get the
Okay.
Skylance. Just get the Skylance. How did I talk about? Just get the
Think
Skylance.
about what to drop for just a sec here.
Yeah, it comes down to this boss. He's actually up quite a bit of blood, and that's gonna help a lot. But 7, the deficit's not 7, is it?
Ooh,
1, 2,
boy.
3,
Okay, I
4,
think we
5. The
drop-
deficit's 5. And 26 to 25 means that, yeah, Final Strike will matter.
This guy.
Yeah, choosing to deal as much damage as
Back to
possible is
you.
big here. Ghost Blade, Dragon Fang, Ghost Blade into dropping Shadow Hammer. No, he can't. He can't do that. Gaining the gaining the gold 4 up there is a big deal too. But we'll talk about that when that happens. The number is 10, which means in this situation, you probably want to deal 3 or 4. And I think in this case, you probably want to play the Leviathan. No, he's not holding. Cast a spell? Cast a spell, gain a card to the move, shift twice right. Magic Hammer to Pike? No. Pike to Battle Axe? No.
How many trophies do you have?
Yeah, it's
Okay,
gonna be
you
close.
got
It's
3.
gonna be close.
4,
It's gonna be
4,
close.
4. Okay.
I think the better play is the Arc Hammer, actually. And
I mean, not that that's ever going to end up mattering.
Arc Hammering for 0 allows him to shuffle up. I don't know actually. Arc Hammering the the Leviathan Claw down to Sky Piercer is my plan. Is my plan. Oh, she's gonna deal 1. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it.
Look at that. That's awesome.
I knew it.
Mm,
Told you. Yeah, it's actually not an easy way for Lane to get that.
Leviathan Claw trash card confirmed.
Yeah, no. I mean, he has a Shadow Hammer. He could have just played Shadow Hammer to forge something diagonal, and that's actually not a bad option. But no, the Sky Piercer is exact. I told you, man. Get the Sky Piercer. Sky Piercer will probably close out this game. I don't think Lane has a great option to answer the Sky Piercer beyond trying to set it to make it awkward. Because like if you set it to 8, he Wraith cannot deal more than 1 damage, which means he sets it to 8. He plays a weapon that sets it to 8, so 1. So effectively, he can use a hammer.
Think about what do you have?
So yeah, Lane is only probably situationally allowed to use a hammer. He can't play anything else beyond that. Otherwise, Wraith just goes straight for the Skylance, and the Skylance does the 7. And let's just play the 4.
All right.
Oh, he just goes for the 4. Oh, the value. Okay.
What you got?
Draw. He just goes for the Skylance, right? I mean, yeah. Because I don't think Lane could deal the 5. I mean, if he draws, he's got the gold 4, do some stuff, but
I don't think.
yeah, no.
Oh. Ah, fucking.
Oh no, he's got the blade to cast. Oh yes, no, I lied. He has a sword of sorcery.
Yeah.
The sword of sorcery allows him to recast bolts. That's a big deal. I take that back.
I don't have any cards of that name in my hand.
That's a huge issue, actually. Oh man, I forgot the sword of sorcery has the bolt in hand. Oh, Lane reading his cards, knowing what his game can do. This is a tough place to be. There's no real answer off the top of my head. Spotting the battle axe into Sword of Sorcery with bolt on the back end is a great play. Leviathan Claw doesn't do enough here. Dealing 0 is not an option. Arc Hammer flexing up to 2 would allow him to forge pike up 1, and then a magic hammer to the right. Coiling staff play lets him shuffle things in. The Leviathan Claw deals
How
4.
many copies of each card are there?
Okay, so there's 3 of each silver. There's 2 of each gold.
Oh, is he trying to infuse hammer and shatter? Oh my
I think I
god!
won.
Yeah,
Is he gonna?
Won by fucking pure luck.
really?
Yeah, no, go for it, man. You arc hammer, double
That's
hammer
exciting.
up, and just
Ooh,
cast
what's
2
that?
spells.
Hammer.
Oh my god.
Do it!
Okay,
I think I won by pure fucking luck.
Do it!
let's see.
I fucking won.
Oh
fucking
shit!
won by
He
pure
did it!
fucking luck.
Oh!
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
Oh! Oh! I'm
God,
screaming
I
over
won
it.
by
That's great.
luck.
Oh, that's so good!
Oh, I won by luck.
That was so good, though. That's not luck. That's
Fucking
reading. That's strategy. I love it.
Oh. Yeah, I won by fucking luck.
Damn. Whoa.
So
You
I
could've
guess
seen
we
that
have to.
coming.
Huh?
You guys seen that coming all game long for sure. Like I was
I-
thinking that there was infused under infused there for like the last act.
Oh, I didn't
I
realize it was
wasn't
double
thinking about the
infused.
silver
Oh
hammer.
god, that was.
I didn't think it was double. Like I wasn't thinking about double.
Yep.
But I always was looking at that shatter because I was like, man,
Yep.
it's too
Yep,
bad that it's
yep.
too deep.
I-
But then I was thinking about all the hammers left, and I was like, is it possible that it's 2 fucking infused hammers now?
I would
And
say
I-
score it out. Also, still score it out because I think it might matter still. But I would double check it. I haven't done the math yet, but that's
I don't think so. The way I counted it is if I had gotten 8 blood there and he had gotten 2 somehow, some way, then I would have tied. But I think I'm behind by like 1 point here.
let's find out.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah, the double infuse with there being a 1. I love it. That's really good. Okay, so these are cast. Great. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter what you forge fire, so whatever. Yeah, I wonder. Oh well, there were so many options for me there, but I thought that was the best one. Anyway, let's see. Cool.
The reason why I forged in the Skylance was because I was like, all right, you do have an arc hammer, so you can attack for 0. So
Right.
I need. So I was like, I need fucking like something that has like an extremely long reach.
Right. I think I had gotten rid of the arc hammer to gain this vine spear earlier.
Oh, maybe you did.
Yeah. But like you're right. I did actually have reach for 0 because I could have SOS'd a
right.
a Eversong. And in fact, maybe that's the route I should have taken, but whatever. Like I thought that was the best line. So all right,
Right.
anyway.
Could you declare what you forge fire?
I guess.
Yes.
Pike into battle. It doesn't really matter, but like.
Oh my goodness, he's smorking. Okay, so you got this.
Thank you.
Fantastic. That's beautiful. All right, let's see that converted glory count, because I think that if my count is right, you're up by like a small amount. Yeah, a couple points. Look at that. Up by 2.
Up by 2. That's really good.
Surprised how much blood you. But that was because of back-to-back guys' gifts.
Seems good.
Let's go. Okay, fantastic.
What a fantastic final match.
That was really good.
Commentating on my side was really fun, actually.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic. I didn't realize, Peter. I would like to apologize for interrupting with my requests because I didn't realize you were doing commentary.
Oh no, you're totally fine. 100% editor. We're gonna talk about editing stuff. Make it look good. Appreciate you.
Perfect. That's good. That's good. Oh my God, what a game! That was fun. Very well played.